Build Pioneers, a brand new weekly series that we are going to be doing where you as the community become the protagonists. Every week on my Discord I choose a specific weapon or warframe and you have to brainstorm the most unhinged and most unique build you can find that actually works. Riven mods and warframe synergies are allowed. The builds are then judged by me after being tested live in missions based on originality and effectiveness. The winner each week wins an unveiled Riven mod. Obviously, no Kitkans or Zos. For the first week, I chose a specific weapon that I really like, and that is the Komorex, but the gist was that people had to make a build using the first zoom only that provides you with the extra punch through and less weapon recoil. Hope you guys enjoy. Let's go for the first one. Gabatrons over here, all of that. So, first one is from Divine. So this is his build. He's using seemingly a lot of base damage, fire rate, and primary frostbite. I mean, I'll try. Prime magazine work. Vile acceleration, vigilante fervor, vital sense. Then his Riven is critical damage, weapon recoil, ammo maximum, magazine capacity. More magazine capacity. Okay. To replicate it, because my Riven is completely different and only has crit damage as similar, I will instead do magnetic capacity for the extra damage and magazine capacity. I think that's the closest that I can get. So I can see some stuff that can work in this, but I can ultimately say that this probably doesn't work. And he also specified that we shouldn't go invisible or try to prime with this. So I'm gonna go do a disruption mission. He's using second zoom in the video. Well, the submission is for the first zoom, so we're not gonna do second zoom, okay? Honestly, if it kills disruption targets, I must say Komorex kinda OP weapon, not gonna lie. Let's just entertain the idea that this somehow kills, you know? Alright, so he said no priming, nothing. Let's see. Can it actually kill the disruption target? That probably is a no, I don't know. Okay. So, Divine's build doesn't fucking work. I'm just gonna kill the disruption target with a new core and go to the next one. And this time I'll try to simply use my second ability so I can proc Crepuscular and proc the Spectral Observation buff. Maybe it works like that. Take a bad armor strip. Wait. That's half HP. Alright, well, I gave it a first try. Even if you go invisible, this doesn't work. It's safe to say it doesn't work. So I'll give it a 6 out of 10 for originality. And then for effectiveness, or how good it is, let's say effectiveness, we'll give it a 1 out of 10. It's pretty bad. Like, oh, barely usable. Let's see his actual video, see if he actually made something. Unironically, he might kill that Blitz Eximus. Or is he finding all that recoil also? Holy shit. So, then we have Jazz on Warframe. If you don't know, Jazz is somebody who has made a lot of funny YouTube videos and he's generally a funny guy. So he said build at the end. So I remember kind of this video because I watched it to find the build. I know it's somewhere here. Okay. So this is our build. We have some decent ideas here. Let's give it a try. Well, we have the same exact polarities. Good. Alright, let's see. So, I remember seeing this. It had some really funny voiceover, this one. So, I'll let you guys hear it.
Welcome to my Komorex fart inherit method. Welcome to my Komorex fart inherit method. This is modding the Komorex. Knowers emoji. This Komorex using primary fire for the requirement for Moog build submission. We use the Site 09 Warsaw to activate Unseeing and add damage to our weapon. Most notably we use the Grendel ability to add viral. We have modded corrosion due to the purple crystal embedding.
Okay.
Corrosion and viral reduces enemy health automatically.
Okay, and then he's using gas for the ammo. So basically that's what we're gonna do. I'm not gonna copy his build. I'm just gonna go site, just straight up copy these. Yeah, of course, I named the build override. I'm insane. I named the build override. This is what happens when you farm your LD for 7 hours. Alright, let's see. So this is the build, and we are using gas inherit. This actually seems pretty nice. This seems like an interesting build. I don't know why I'm reloading. I just don't see where gas is. No, lie. This is really good. Like, this is seriously good. For survival setups and shit, this goes hard, not gonna lie. Bro, this I vibe with. I can work with this. This is a bit over 100 kills per minute. It deals great damage. Has a multitude of status effects, and it can probably deal with acolytes as well. I want to see if it can deal with acolytes, which is why I'm gonna stay till 5 minutes, and also I need the still essence to farm more really prime. Because I haven't actually used all my relic packs, but I've used all my Kuva in typical move faction. I just wish the gas procs were a bit better. If the gas procs were a bit better, this would be sick, but the way they are right now, it's not. They're kind of whatever. Can I join when you want to farm the relics? Yeah, of course. I much prefer doing things not solo when playing this game. Was I missing? That's crazy. I don't know why. Acolyte 3 minutes, not bad. Maybe he spawns on the gas books. Oh yeah, he did. Yeah, see, this is actually really good. As I said, the only thing I would change is I would like for those gas brokes to be a bit stronger. And there is many ways that can make them a bit stronger without adding direct damage or aptitude. Like, I don't see the reason why galvanized aptitude in this build at all. Like, there is no reason for a galvanized aptitude to be in this build. So this this build is okay. I like the, you know, I really like all the synergies between it. Definitely. The two issues I have is that, first of all, gas scales with base damage, which this build has nothing. It has no base damage whatsoever. And the other thing I'm kind of skeptical about this build is the fact that we are modding for critical damage and crit chance on site with gas and a status-based build, while also having galvanized aptitude for seemingly no reason. Like, you don't really stack aptitude enough to gain more damage. Especially since the playstyle revolves around Komorex only. Yes, you have a lot of status effects, but you're most likely gonna do gas and then people will die. Jazz build, really good originality. It's around the same as Divine, like 6 out of 10. Like, it's just a bunch of elemental synergies and it works really well. And effectiveness will do an 8 out of 10, I guess. 7 or 8. Let's do 7. 7 out of 10. Very nice. And the next thing we're doing is another side Komorex, but this time it's from Adry. So Adry is using Cannonade instead, so no fire rate. Then we have Bane mode, Hammer Show, Elementalist, crit delay. Only crit chance, no crit damage. Interesting. And more electricity. Okay. Then it's the Riven. He has electricity on it. Mainly. Electricity and reload speed. I'm just gonna do more electricity on my end because I really cannot replicate it at all. Alright, does he have Hush on his aura slots? No, he has nothing. Okay, move Hush. And the Arcane is the Dead Hit. So this is not exactly standard build, it's pure electric, which is cool. This gives more punch through, so Cannonade is nice. Then a side build again. Now, it does have something here. I don't know what I will use, but considering this is a, you know, an electric side, I'll probably just stay like this. His side has a snare. I mean, I don't care. Okay, I have a Smira Kavat that does a lot of work. Let's try electric first. But she's doing pure electric, right? So there are 2 situations, or like 3. There is a lot of situations rather. He's doing Vire electric, he's doing gas electric, he's doing pure electric. Or he's doing blast electric. Those are the options that I'm seeing. We have some decent 100, 200k procs, you know, when we body shot, so when we headshot it would be way better, but nothing can tank the headshot, so kinda pointless. It does damage there. Let's try something else. Let's try Varma. That is a lot of damage, holy shit. Let's try gas. How is our gas books looking if we do that? 500, 700k. Wait a minute. 5.6 mil. What the fuck? And now it's 43k again. What happened to that gas book? Okay, I mean, yeah, true. If I was to play this, I would probably do gas. Not gonna lie. This is Adry's build, yeah. It's not super original, but it's good. Okay, also that's balance. Please stay away, stay away, stay away. Please, please, please. Stay away, stay away. Good deal. Okay. Honestly, I like it. Like, in terms of effectiveness, it's good, but it's not super original. Like, at the end of the day, the gas proc is coming from side, not the Komorex itself. At the end of the day, and mean, if that's not it, and if the build is focused more on sides and less on the Komorex, that's not that great. I have to ditch hit and electric and don't play gas and blast. It's like the build. I felt like, you know, if I went on the build and did this now is the exact same build, for me when I started using gas books. But yeah, I don't know. That's the main issue I had with it. Like if I played with a gas thing on sites, it just yeah. Let's see. So we have a snare. Interesting. Okay. So his build is focused around the snare. I can see this, but I don't see why side. This could be like way more interesting. I don't know. For side, this is like mega basic, but it's still good. So this is Adry build. Originality, I'll give it a 4 out of 10 because snare attack is something I liked. Otherwise, it would get lower. And effectiveness, I mean, it was really good, so that gets an 8 out of 10. Not better than Jazz's build idea, in my opinion, of the gas inherits. Although Gaz's build idea is worse in terms of effectiveness. It's like not as good. Not even close to as good. It's still way more original. So then we have Mo. So Mo is doing a complete Komorex, which is corrosive cold primary frostbite. And he is using spectral serration again, so he is probably doing stealth frame. You can say Ivara on the thumbnail, so he did Ivara. Perfect. So this is Mo's build, and Mo is using Ivara. So we're gonna copy Mo and also use Ivara. Because I'm using Ivara, I'm gonna go my Ivara build. I'm not gonna change it, just whatever. So from seeing this obviously isn't great for anything regarding survival. It's not a multi-kill. It's probably a disruption build. So let's try disruption. And if we try disruption, I'm gonna mainly try to get something else here. So config C, I will put Zara's Whisper. This has to be a disruption build. There's no way this is not a disruption build. But I'll be the judge of how good it is. With primary frostbite, if you have any primer, this could be crazy, but that is crazy damage, even without Zara's Whisper. I'll do no Zara's Whisper first. Oh, I'm gonna lose my stack. Okay. Hold. Alright. That's without even Zara. That's just me being invisible. That is great. That is very nice. So if with Zara, this could cook hard. Just waiting for the waypoint so I don't lose frostbite stacks. Okay. Get one more and then I'm done. That is pretty crazy. I like corrosive cold builds. I don't know about going crit on it, kinda. Although you do take advantage of cold giving you critical damage, but let's see his video. So the Annihilator, that's what he calls him. Okay, so he is priming. Wait, you're not one-shotting? What? Oh, he lost stacks. Okay, he's losing Galvanize proc. Okay, so you're priming. He's using Eclipse on his Ivara. I don't see like with Zada's Whisper, this actually goes hard as fuck. Like here, either this or this is way better, definitely, than Spectral Serration. Although I can understand the idea of Spectral Serration. Also Bane Mode. Bane Mode can also be really good if you want to do that. But I don't know. If you add Spectral Serration, just go without Aptitude and play without a Bane Mode. You can like do this. This goes hard as fuck as well. But if you do this, now you don't even need Chamber. I don't know. There is a lot of stuff that you can do here with that. Overall, how the build is right now, I like the strength, like how strong it is. I don't think it's super original, but I like the combinations of mods. The 4.5 out of 10 over. Actually, no, same as Adry, because Adry was basically side setup, but yeah. And then effectiveness, I would say that's 9 out of 10. That was a crazy strong build, but that was extremely nice. So I like that. I like that. I will do a bit of changes, as I said, to make it better. And maybe even going pure cold, and instead of corrosive cold, doing cold and slash. But yeah, I don't know. So here is Reginald. He's bringing two builds. One is viral and one is blast. I'm going to do the blast build. Kullervo with Zada subsumed. Modding isn't that important. Just build for enough strength to reach 100% of history. All the builds are the same, just one viral spot. What's just viral or gimmick? I mean, hear me out. I completely understand what you're doing with this, but I still see like a lot of weird stuff on the build that don't make sense. You'll see. Matter of fact, I will not see. I don't have Kullervo. I'm farming him again, but I know history is redirecting all of the damage to other people. This is a disruption build. So why is it a... Wait. Why do you need Kullervo for the disruption? Wait, okay, so Regi, I will wait for you because yeah, this is weird. Okay. So you're saying multi-shot and heavy caliber are the most important parts. Wait, actually, do you care that... Do you care showing us the build through search screen? Since I cannot replicate it. No, I'd actually love that. Do you want a search screen and showcase what the idea of the build is and, you know? Sure I can. Alright. Great. Join a channel and I'll move you to the streaming channel. Okay. So what? Okay, so first of all, why are we body showing? You have primary cracks, no? 21,000 combo. 2100 combo, yeah, okay. Stack combo infinitely? Yeah, okay. Yeah, I like that. That is interesting. I don't see how this is a disruption build. Now it kills everything. Yeah, sure. Okay. Show one more time, like try to like one shots. Okay, you should have stacks still. Okay, that's great. You have stacks, because you didn't reset. You have 3.1k stacks. What is history just gone now? You're showing single target now. No, that's good. That's good. Like, but I don't understand. Like, so why? Wait, let me see his build again. Let me see his build again. So he's stacking fodder on the enemies. So it's a synergy with Kullervo and his ability to stack sniper combo really fast, basically. I may or may not have helped him through aircraft. It's not bad. I really like the theory crafting of stacking the combo with Kullervo. Like, that's really cool. This is nice. I think I would agree with him and do viral, yes. So since he wants to stack and do all that shenanigans, he could just straight up more multi-shot here. The Mentalist was on there. Yeah, it's interesting. I like it. I like it. So thank you for showcasing the idea. I think as originality, this goes high, definitely. Originality wise, stacking combo through Kullervo's third ability in order to have way more damage for actually killing the disruption targets. That is very interesting. Originality. I'll give it 8 out of 10 originality. That is a very neat idea. It does have some stuff that I really don't like together, but overall that is really nice. And then effectiveness, I'd give it a good 8 out of 10 again. So overall 8 out of 10 build. This is really good. Good job, Adry, for helping me, for helping him, because this came out really nice. So replace Raven for heat mode. Can use wherever. Okay, I don't care. I didn't go there. So where? Okay, this is the Komorex. Primary cracks, Elementalist, Blast, Electric, crit, and crit status. The Bane mode helps a lot here, so I don't know how I can compare that. The Bane mode does a lot of work there. But he doesn't have any. Okay. Sure. So this is our build now, I guess. No Bane is kind of problematic, not gonna lie. I wish I could fix that somehow, but I can't. Idea. Oh, but she has purple swords. Yeah, sure, fuck it. We'll keep the purple swords. So why Gyre? Because her third ability gives us crit chance. And I can cook a Gyre build here that is crazy on the crit chance. 160% crit chance. That's close enough, yeah. Right. Now I can remove the crit mode and add little Bane mode. And this is a bit higher than the Bane mode my god has on his Riven, which was 1.41, so close enough. I think because I'm using purple swords on this, I'm gonna do Grenier, but you know, it's like this. This way it's like the most fair, I guess. So I have no primer. That could be a problem for the disruption target, but if the build works, this disruption target, this low level, Komorex should absolutely destroy him. So okay, let's see. Not bad. Definitely good damage on these guys. And considering your 3 will prime on Citrine, or if you're using, for example, a compressor, that should be great for demos as well, if you need to do demos. What the fuck? Okay. I see. I kinda like it. Really think with the way your build is, with the Riven specifically, Blast and Gas are really good choices. And if I'm being honest, I think you could have done something way better. So far, chat, every build that I've seen is using Chamber Aptitude. I'm gonna be honest, I just think half of it, or more than half of it, is kind of basic. I don't know, this Chamber Aptitude crit combo is... You know, I've seen this everywhere, so... Kronen. For originality, you'll get a 4 out of 10, just like Mo, Adry. Not really sure. For effectiveness though, you'll get a solid 7.5 out of 10. It's still a pretty nice build, and with the ribbon you have, it's thought out, so I like it. We have Shinyuko and then Boru, and then we're done. Shinyuko sent us this, which once again has chamber aptitude and slash crit chance. If this has no elements, thank God it doesn't, I can see this being super sick. Crit and slash minus zoom. That is, I like this. Okay, let's make it. So yeah, chamber aptitude. Fucking forgot, of course. So this is our build now. The best way to replicate it anyway. We had supplies, so we have to use supplies as well. Cool. Amazing. If I don't use this for disruption, I'm gonna get yelled at, not gonna lie. Like with second zoom, this build would be crazy, but you know, I'm doing first zoom and I think it would still work. Thought about it, I couldn't resist abusing sight for the first one. So wait, Adry, with your builds, because it's pure electric, right? Wouldn't abusing Volt with it instead of sight or Gyre instead of sight be way better? Let's see. So there goes the slash procs. Pretty good. That's with the without roar as well. That's with Eclipse. That is really nice. And we have galvanized aptitude, and I'm not abusing a primer, so this works brilliantly. We'll put 5 purple tile on site. Oh, okay. Maybe Volt. I had no more build slots, so I couldn't put in snare. Oh, okay. That ensnare tech, by the way, was really nice. I gave you like bonus points for that. That is really nice. That slash Komorex is really nice. I like this. Love this, love this, love this. This, except Boru gets something better, this is probably my winner. Definitely. The only thing that this is bad against is Acolytes, where the gas builds from both Adry and Jazz were way better. This demo is paid actor. Genuine. Oh, another paid actor demo list. Why I call them paid actors? Because they spawn on the one side of the tile set that actually has my flowers, so I don't have to put new ones. Because now I can just walk back here and regain them now that I went into the thing. Look at that. Beautiful. Are we getting invaded? Yeah, we are. Alright, let's see Acolyte power on this. This is probably really bad versus it, but we will never know until let's wait. We have Mania. Hey Mania, stop having Zephyr thing on you, please. Thanks. Hello? Bro. She recasted this. Okay, well, it's not good, but many a second the piss, not gonna lie. Look at this. I can't hit, bro. Holy shit. Okay. Not the greatest acolyte healer, but this is something I kind of expected. It would be a 10 originality if we didn't use bolt chamber and aptitude. Like these two modes are just in every build today, almost. So I kind of don't like that. So final build from Boru, and Boru did something. Your build, it's nothing. It serves no person, and you should use Blast Rhino right now. Ah, okay. So Permasande Rhino. Oh, look at that! It's literally my build. I don't have to do anything. Okay, well, let's remove every mod and put 3 mods, I guess. What did you have? Chamber, aptitude, critical delay, battle sounds great. 0 out of 10 and 9 out of 10, unfortunately. 0 out of 10 originality, I agree. Effectiveness, I will not put 9 out of 10. Definitely not. Alright. So yeah, also died with Rhino. I should be shot in real life. Anyways, it's just what is this real? Now tour. Wow, that's crazy. Okay. So this is the actual bid submission. And this is corrosive full deadhead with armaments chamber aptitude. Okay. I mean, I'll value this one because, you know, it's the actual build. Wow. Baby. Now do it without a 200% roar. So, Boru, your build gets originality a 1. And then for effectiveness, you get a 8? No, 7? I mean, it's just a standard build. I don't know. Alright. Well, this means that this week's winner would be Shinyuko. Wanna see my build, chat, for this week's rotation? Yes, okay. So the build I would submit this week would be this one. Me 1 aptitude. I mean, it's only aptitude. This is a disruption build. Disruption focused build. Built around slash, the innate high slash the weapon has. Aptitude and magnetic to take down the overguard and get an electrical. So you may be like, okay, where is Elementalist? But after testing, I literally did not need Elementalist. This does way too much damage on its own. I knew you would use Adry. I'm surprised I was the only one with Adry. Target acquired Cookets. Yeah, a target acquired Adry Komorex. If you want, you can use Deadhead, but I use primary Crux and a lot of ammo on the mag to have basically infinite ammo. You'll see. So now I have an assault rifle. What do we think? That's legit my first idea. Dude, you should have submitted that. If you had an idea like this and you didn't submit it, I would give a build like this like 9 at least. I don't want to give a build a 10, except it's like blowing my mind. This is my idea and I'm like, okay, I can think of this, so if I can think of this and I think it's like kind of peak, then that's a 9. If it's peak and I cannot even think of it, then that's a 10. And this would be a 9. Crux feels so nice. Yeah, exactly. Crux feels insane on this weapon. And with the extra ammo, this is literally an assault rifle. The damage is still crazy, but, you know, the only issue I have now is that I have to hit a headshot with Dara. But yeah, this is kind of cool. I'll do this without Zara, so you can see the damage there. Without Zara, you know, you need a lot more. Zara is the synergy, but yeah. Machine Gun Komorex. That is episode 1 of Build Pioneers. Winner is Shinyuko. This is what I would submit on mine, and you know, you get pirate mode instead of this, which is kind of easy to replace, but obviously not as strong. Now, with this, the next weapon, I've already decided the first 5 weapons at least, and I'll decide more. So for the first 5 weeks, we're good. Your guys' next weapon, Penedetron. You don't have a limit to what progenitor you can use. Any progenitor. Any restrictions? No. No restrictions. You guys get a Penedetron. This is what you have to use. Listen. Now, I will prepare it, don't worry, it will be rank 40 with the balance formation in case I need to change the progenitor you guys need. And this is mainly the reason why I started this series. Because I can do shit like this. If I wanted to do a Kuvan attended weapon before, I wouldn't be able to get the progenitor that you guys had. But now I can. So, this is great. So, yeah. This is a great weapon overall. I really like it. Synergies with Warframes, as I said, they are allowed 100%. And, you know, you guys can freely cook whatever the hell you want. Thank you very much for watching the first iteration of Build Pioneers. Hope you guys enjoy this series, and I will see you next week with whatever you are building.